Hey, everybody, and welcome to Manifestation Mondays with Marcy. I, of course, am Marcy Newman, your host, and also known as the Heart Shift Coach. I come to you each week with thoughts of manifestation. Now, these thoughts are actually more than thoughts because they come to you from nearly 50 years now of experience with helping people to heal their hearts and to learn about their own energy and the capabilities that you have to create. So, today we're going to be talking about this call to up level. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, we have been for actually a number of years now focusing in on various steps that are necessary to take in order to manifest your desire. And what I want to speak about today, and will be speaking about in the weeks to come, is that we're being called to level up so that we are no longer looking at manifestation as a step by step process, but rather we are accepting and embracing ourselves as creators. So, can you feel the difference between that? Feel the difference for a moment between having to take out your little cheat sheet and following step by step instructions for manifesting, for bringing something forward that has been a yearning of your heart, as opposed to, excuse me, as opposed to taking a breath in, feeling that breath as the energy of life, and simply using that breath to extend the creative force through you. So, one is literally through the eyes of man, and the other is through the heart of the Creator. So we're being called to up level in the way that we are creating because we are coming together in order to create a new world, this new earth, this new way of living. And so we cannot be believing that we have to follow this step by step scenario in order to accomplish this. It must become free flowing, which means that that flow of energy must be activated, ignited within us. So it's my belief that so much of what's happening in the world today that is creating all of these distractions, diverting our gaze, is actually quite deliberate. The velocity of these distractions has thrown a number of people, a number of creators off their game. Many are consumed with fear and have lost their connection inasmuch as knowing beyond any shadow of doubt that whatever is happening around the world, whatever appears to be happening around the world, is part of the illusion. And the distraction is doing exactly what it's meant to do if you find yourself in fear, buying into the fear that this is real. Now, of course, it's real in terms of being um, physically experienced in certain realms. It doesn't just appear to be real, it feels real if you're in the midst of it. But it's no more real than our creation of a new earth. Our creation of a new earth is just as real. So the question comes down to, where do you want to participate? So if we come into the heart of God, we know that there's no good or bad, no right or no wrong, no greater or lesser. So it really just sort of comes down to choice. And once we recognize that we are feeding the energy based upon our choice, we must then start to take responsibility, to be accountable for where we are putting our energy. So, this call to up level is a call really to be very conscientious about where you are putting your focus, remembering that you can put your focus in all of the areas of distraction and experience them as very real and worth your fear. Or you can remember that this new world that we are creating is just as real, and put your focus there. Now, the other aspect of this is that whatever is happening around the world, we say it's illusionary because it's temporary. It will not continue to go on and on and on as it might feel as if it's doing now. But we know that that's impossible. It will change, it will shift. However, the creation of this new earth, this new world, being built on energies of high frequency, will not succumb to the illusion as those other experiences will. They will crumble. We are seeing them crumble all around us. Nothing can be sustained. But when you are creating with these high frequencies of light, with love, creating so that it is in service, it's in the highest good of all, that is sustainable because the energy is actually fed by the light. The energetic foundation for this creation is fed by the light. It's fed by the creative force that has created all things, including you. So its power is one that not only is sustainable, but will continually evolve in light because it also is in constant change. So, what that means is as we bring our focus into this energy of building a new earth, building a new world, it becomes magnetized. So imagine this magnetic funnel, right, that will start to draw all of the same energy into it and will continue to build it. This is the power that you've been given. And you've also been given the power of choice. And so we come back to this place over and over and over again. Do you want to create through the eyes of man, or do you want to create through the heart of God? I don't know. That choice is yours, and it's not for me to judge, but it is for me to invite you to come forward into your heart to up level and to choose to be part of this foundational consciousness that will live on forever through what we are creating today. And in fact, it already is. So this is such an exciting time, don't you think? There are so many options as it appears, right? So many things to distract you, so many things to buy into. And yet we come down again and again and again to really just two choices: to create through the eyes of man or create through the heart of God and align with the light that has the capacity to create the world that we all want to live and the life that we deserve to be living. So I'm going to leave that with you. And of course, I want to leave an affirmation that speaks to your heart. And this is what it is for today. I am the light of the God within me. I am the creator of the new earth every time I choose to create with light. I am a citizen of the new earth every time I choose love, share love, speak love, and give love. So much love to you. And of course, I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye now.